Yo, to all YouTubers, how you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Evan here. It's approximately 2 a.m. 2 o'clock, I think. It is, and it is, it'll be Friday. And you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media on YouTube. And it's brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. And this is the resistance. Now, I gotta say, our president loves to tweet. I do too. But sometimes, when you have networks like CNN, and you have some dumbass race baiters like Don Lemon, who got a tweet, read a tweet from the president talking about how LeBron James got an interview from the most dumbest man, Don Lemon. It made LeBron James smart. And I don't think that it had anything to do with race, as this son of a bitch did. This is why CNN is fake news, and this is why that there's a lot of race baiters on CNN. And by the way, LeBron James is nothing compared to Michael Jordan, ever. So the point of the fact is that there's nothing about race in this tweet. Okay, nothing about this tweet. And then he says, well, I'm going to tell you how this journalist feels. Don Lemon, nobody cares about your goddamn feelings, okay? Facts are more important than your goddamn feelings, okay? So, I want to put it bluntly to you, okay? When was the last time, and I mean the very last time, that CNN was at 1 million views on your network? When was the last time that your network was in the top 5 in the ratings poll? It's been a long time. Long time. See, your network has been out of the top 10 for a long time. It's because you are a worthless journalist. You're a goddamn race baiter like Al Sharpton. And you give good reporters a bad name, which you're not really one. You're a fake ass motherfucker who thinks he's a journalist. See, a real journalist wouldn't see a tweet like what the president tweeted and say, well, that's racist. Well, if you're going to call the president a racist, maybe we should call you a fucking race baiter. How's that? How's that? You're a fucking race baiter. Now, I enjoy what I do. I'm a vlogger on YouTube. I'm also a podcaster on Anchor FM. Also, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, Breaker, Google Podcast. Okay? Overcast, Radio Republic, and Pocket Cast. And what I do, I'm good at. Not an expert, but I don't spew race baiting crap like you motherfuckers do. You know, I mean, you too fucking emotional for a goddamn journalist. You know, you gotta celebrate a guy who was controversial, but yeah, he rattled cages, ruffled feathers, really drove people nuts with his program, InfoWars, which should still be on the air. But the thing is that you're forgetting is hate speech is still free speech. Okay? No matter how you fucking put it, it's still free speech. President is exercising his freedom of speech. You know, it's like you're doing the same thing. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press. Isn't that what Alex Jones is doing? Freedom of the press? You guys think is, oh, he's spreading fake news. No, motherfucker, you're spreading fake news. You're spreading fake news. And you're offensive. Now, I used to watch your network years ago. Until I found a footage from 1991. And then years later, I saw it again. It turns out they were never in Saudi Arabia. They were in the parking lot of the CNN headquarters in Atlanta. That's fake news. I was 15 years old when I saw that. 15 years old. 1991. When I saw that. 24 hour of coverage of the war. Which was you could say it's the first Gulf War, but it's a war to cover up the real reason we were there. And it was to kick Saddam out and to take over the oil fields in Kuwait. Another fake news is that your buddy, Anderson Cooper, his nose disappeared in the green screen. He wasn't in Sandy Hook. He wasn't in Connecticut. He was in studio in front of a damn green screen, talking to somebody that claimed that she was there. That's fake news. And here's the thing. I saw you in Ferguson talking to that rapper. You got a big problem not letting people finish their what they gotta say, because when they're telling the truth, see, I gotta learn this. Okay, when somebody's telling the truth and spreading the truth and kind of expose your website for being lying and shit, fake news, you gotta interrupt because you don't like the truth being told. This rapper owns your ass. He owns your ass. And a footage of Nancy Grace and the other lady sitting in the CNN parking lot. In the background, you can see same cars, same vehicles, from one scene to another. It's like, What the hell? That's fake news. See, you guys just can't get a good story. You gotta make it up. You gotta make it up. Because you just don't know how to get out of that cellar. Out of the ratings abyss. You're at the very bottom of the abyss in the rating system. For years, you were in the top 5 for years. Then all of a sudden, during the election, you started to really fall in the ratings. Started to really fall. One moment you lost what 25%. Then you lost 35%. You lost almost 40%. CNN, Fox News got a 10% boost in their viewership and shit, in the ratings. 10%. And they all came from your viewership. You lost. You dropped 35%. Fox News picked up 10% in the boost ratings. And got a big boost in the ratings. And it's kind of funny how this person did this thing, and that's supposedly what the president said from top to bottom. Now, when he said, named off part, what was it, Mexicans, rapists, Muslims, terrorists. Now, here's something that you're forgetting, that you already know, but refuse to admit. There are criminals coming to this country. Okay, you have drug dealers, you have gangbangers. Okay, you have rapists, pedophiles, murderers. Okay, but the other thing you're not realizing is that there's people that's leaving. Coming here and leaving the crap that's behind. That's trouble. See, network refuses to admit that and refuses to do a story on it because it's not ratings gold. You lying on television is ratings gold. But now there are good Muslims who want to get away from all the crap like war and famine and bullshit. Those are the good guys. The radical Muslims, those are the troublemakers. Troublemakers. Alright? So, get your story straight on this tweet. I saw it. Okay? I saw it. There was not 1 ounce of racism in that tweet. He was trolling your ass. He was trolling your ass. I know I'll get some people that would probably disagree with me, but the thing is, you have to understand that 80% of women that come across the border, okay, 80%, that's a fact, 80% of women that come across the border are raped. 80%. And it's not good. Not good at all. So, since you don't like getting your story straight, and you rather be a race-baiting bastard, like Al Sharpton here, well, Al Sharpton, which she ain't here, but I wish I didn't. The fucker owes $4.5 million in taxes. And Maxine Waters, she's a low IQ bitch. You know? And when she said those people, she was causing a riot. Causing for violence and shit against people who work for the president. And you condone that? You're a dumb motherfucker. Don Lemon, you're a dumb motherfucker. So you enjoy violence on anybody that's a Trump supporter and works for the president in the White House? You condone it? You allow it? Well, if you do, then you're a fucking bully. You're a bully. If you call the president racist, well, how about we call you a race-baiting prick? Since you like to race-bait people and shit. You know, I mean, you gotta think here. Well, you think, well, we're not fake news. Stop that stupid thing. It's not stupid. It's not a thing. It's fact. You're fake news. Don Lemon, you're fake news. And you're a fucking race baiter. Mr. Stucklejerk. Maybe you could take your feelings, roll them up into a ball, and shove it where you like it, up your ass. And look, you guys are whining and bitching because supposedly the president put kids in cages. Supposedly. Now here's a fact. Obama done it. George W. Bush done it. Bill Clinton done it. But Donald Trump does it. Oh my God! It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. I mean, shit, we got here in California, we becoming a first ever dumbass sanctuary state. A sanctuary state, which is unconstitutional. Do you know why? Do you know why you liberal cocksuckers enjoy having a sanctuary state? Because you need illegals, immigrants, to vote Democrats in office, and even to re-elect them. You condone this shit. You condone this shit, man. You condone, period. You condone violence from migrants. You condone violence from illegal immigrants. Because you need them, Don, boy. So they can re-elect Democrats to office in the midterm election this year. Well, here's another fact. Maybe you could do the story. Republicans again winning the midterm election. Winning the midterm election. And the Democrats will lose hope. They already have lost hope. And you, my friend, are still fake news. And you are fake news. Always been fake news for 28 years. Fake fucking news. And you're a race-baiting son of a bitch who constantly fake news. You bring in people on your program and you love their opinion on how they talk about the president who's done more in his first 2 terms than what Obama did. Who's breaking records that Obama couldn't do. Barack Obama couldn't put up the numbers that the president's doing. The president's breaking records. The lowest unemployment rating for Hispanics, Asians, and blacks are at a all-time low. All-time low. Now, do you think Barack Obama would do that? No. He was a divider and a serial killer in chief, because he legalized serial killing of people in the Middle East by drone killing people, innocent people. But you never reported it, didn't you, Don Lemon? No. You never reported on how many people that were killed by drones under the Obama administration? Serial Killer Inc. You didn't report that? Most of them were innocent civilians. Innocent civilians. Dumbass. Every time when there was a wedding, mass murder. Whenever a drone was over a wedding or a soccer game, people died. I guess people can't get married anymore since there's a drone flying over the house. You know? You're getting funding, you're getting money from, your network gets money from the powers that be, man. All bought, all paid for, man. You're all owned, man. See, I think the reason why you're pissed off is because when Alex Jones was still on the internet, online, is that your network used to get the kind of numbers that InfoWars had, or now has still. You used to have the MSNBC numbers. See, they're number 2 with 1.6 million viewers compared to your 800,000. Fox News has, what, 2.6 million viewers? You're pissed off because your network ain't got those numbers. Your morning program, your noon program, your afternoon program, your evening, even your late night programming ain't got those numbers. See, even though you guys are celebrating InfoWars being banned on the platforms, the app downloads of InfoWars Live surpass your fucking shit. How I know? I got the app. I got the app. It's number 4 on the list. Number 4. And you were bitching, whining, complaining because now you're tired of being called fake news. You can't say that you're not fake news when it's the truth. And hearing Brian Stetler, Mr. Smiling Vagina himself, says that the Trump supporters are a hate group. No, the supporters. And Mr. Jim Acosta, who couldn't get a guard gnome to suck his dick, complaining and says, well, you know, I was almost attacked by the Trump supporters. They said that we were fake news and had that Highway sucked, and and said, "Go home, Jim." Yeah. They only chanted and heckled the guy. CNN sucks. CNN's fake news. Well, shit's a fact. Quit sucking. If you wanna quit being called fake news, tell the truth. Don't suck. Of course, that part you and Ashton Kutcher have in common. But the fact is, you ain't really got the numbers. You ain't got the numbers that you wish you had. Fox News has, what, 2.66 million viewers compared to your 800,000. You're fighting Yogi Bear for ratings. And see, I mean, look at you're battling you're battling a Yogi Bear reruns for ratings. You're battling SpongeBob for ratings, which you really suck at. I mean, you gotta think. I mean, that tweet was nothing compared. I mean, there was nothing racist about it. That tweet. He was trolling your fucking ass, man. He was trolling you. Do you know the difference between being trolled and calling Donald Trump racist? Well, here's the thing. You're a race-baiting prick, and you were getting trolled. You're getting trolled. 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 You dumb bastard. Trolled. Maxine Waters is low IQ. She's low IQ. She should be recalled. People are tired of her already. Okay? She's all talk like you. She's all talk like fucking Al Sharpton, that race-baiting dumb shit. You know, Don Lemon, you are a piece of work. You know that? You are a black Anderson Cooper. Will always say some stupid fucking shit. Always gonna say some stupid motherfucking shit. Stupid fucking shit. And you'll get called out on it and you get owned. Big time. Remember, try to figure out how to get out of the ratings abyss. Try to find a way to be honest for a change, you cocksucker. Because your network is fake news. It has been fake news for 27 years. Now, you're also a bully. Okay? Your network doxed a guy who shared a meme of Donald Trump clotheslining Vince McMahon, who has his face covered with your logo on his face. And you guys got butthurt about it, and you doxed the guy, and his name, address, age, everything on the guy. Then you threatened him that if he ever did it again, you would release his name. Then you made him promise never to do it again. For one, you violated his freedom of speech. Okay? You threaten a guy, which is what? A crime? To threaten somebody? To blackmail? That's a crime. and then holding his info over his head that if he didn't apologize and if he ever did it again. There's a meme of Donald Trump playing golf, hitting a golf ball in broad daylight, and the golf ball hit Hillary in the back of the head where she fell. That was a meme, which meant he hit the golf ball and it got her in the back of the head, and that's why she fell. It's a meme. It's funny as shit. But you guys are so fucking easily butthurt and offended over a goddamn meme. A meme. Something so innocent, but you guys are so fucking petty. So fucking petty. Well, you know the president hit a golf ball and hit Hillary Clinton in the back of the head, and that meme, that's offensive. Yeah, so is watching your program. You assholes need to grow the fuck up. You act like children running a fucking network. So fucking childish. You act like fucking children. Over a meme. Over being trolled. You act like fucking children and shit. Brian Stelter, Mr. Smelling Vagina himself, acts like a fucking 5-year-old and shit. And Jim Costa, Mr. Garden Gnome fucker, acts like a fucking 3-year-old. They're heckling me. Act like a fucking child. You act like a race-baiting cocksucker. Simple as that. You and Al Sharpton have one thing in common. You're both race baiters. Like Maxine Waters, who's low IQ. And no, LeBron James is not better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan would whoop his ass on the court any day. So, go fuck yourself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is good old Grandmaster Evan here. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and please share this video. And don't forget to hit the bell for notification. Alright? This is good old Grandmaster Evan here, signing out. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. And remember, if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. Peace out. Raven out.